Hey, Money Minutes fam. Quick question. If someone handed you $10,000 cash right now, January 10th, 2026, no strings attached, what would you do with it? Not last year, not in some dream future. Right now, with Trump's tax cuts kicking in, AI stocks still on fire, crypto making a comeback, and everyone whispering about a possible recession later this year. I'm not here to give you generic advice like put it in a savings account. I'm telling you exactly how I would invest that $10,000 today if I had to start fresh in 2026, because I've lost money before, I've made money before, and I've learned what actually works in real markets. Stick with me for the next 20 minutes. I'm going to walk you through my exact step-by-step plan, the math behind it, the risks I'm willing to take and the ones I'm not, and why this strategy could turn your 10K into serious long-term wealth. Let's get into it. Before we touch a single dollar, let me take you back to 2022. I had some cash, crypto was crashing, stocks were bleeding, and I made the classic mistake. I panicked and sold at the bottom, lost about 40% on paper, hurt. Fast forward to now, 2026. Markets are at all-time highs again. S&P 500 is up huge since the 2023 bottom. Bitcoin's flirting with six figures again. High-yield savings accounts are paying 4.5 to 5% plus. Treasury bonds are around 4%. AI companies like Nvidia are still growing like crazy. But here's the real talk. Inflation is still sticky. Interest rates might stay elevated, and yes, there's chatter about a slowdown or even a mild recession by late 2026 or 2027. So first rule before investing a dime, assess your personal situation. Ask yourself 3 questions. Do I have high interest debt, credit cards 10%? Pay that off first. 10K at 22% interest is bleeding you faster than any investment grows. Do I have an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months expenses? If not, park at least 3 to 5K in a high-yield savings account earning 4.5% plus. What's my risk tolerance and time horizon? If you need this money in 2 years, house down payment, stay safe. If you're 25, 45 and can leave it 10 plus years, you can take smart risks. I'm assuming you're in the second camp, youngish, decent job, can handle some volatility. That's where my plan lives. In summary, this investment strategy balances growth, 60% in equities, safety, 30% in stable assets, and speculative upside, 10% in crypto. The fees are low, and it's easy to set up through a brokerage like Fidelity or Vanguard. Even in the face of market crashes, it has consistently bounced back stronger than before. To illustrate the potential, if you invest $4,000 at a 10% average compound annual growth rate, you could see it grow to approximately $10,400 in 10 years and around $27,000 in 20 years. That's real wealth-building power, especially as we witness the positive effects of the Trump tax cuts boosting corporate profits in 2026, which further enhances stock market performance. Moving on to bucket 2, I'd allocate 30% or $3,000 into safe, income-generating assets. This could include short-term Treasury bonds or I-bonds, provided they're still available, along with a high-yield savings or CD ladder. Currently, yields on high-yield savings accounts are around 4 to 5%, while Treasuries are offering about 4%. This portion of your investment is your sleep-at-night money. It remains stable or grows slowly, providing a safety net during potential recessions. For example, $3,000 invested at a 4.5% yield could grow to about $4,500 in 10 years. Safe, boring, but essential. Next, we have bucket 3, where I'd invest 20% or $2,000 in growth opportunities, particularly in AI and tech exposure. This could involve individual stocks like Nvidia, known as the king of AI, or the ARK Innovation ETF, ARKK, for those looking at aggressive tech plays. The reasoning here is clear. AI is poised to be the biggest trend of the decade, with companies in this space generating significant profits. However, be aware of the risks. This sector can be highly volatile, with potential drops of 30% in a challenging month. But the upside is substantial if AI continues to thrive. As of 2026, even after a rally in 2025, some tech stocks remain reasonably valued compared to historical bubbles. Finally, in Bucket 4, I'd reserve 10% or $1,000 for speculative investments or fun money. This could be in the form of Bitcoin or an Ethereum ETF, now fully approved. The crypto market is making a comeback in 2026, and with institutional money flowing in, Bitcoin could reach new heights. It's crucial to remember that this is money you should be completely okay losing. Think of it as a lottery ticket with better odds. If Bitcoin doubles once, that $1,000 could become $2,000. And if it doubles again, you're looking at $4,000. As we venture into the world of investing, it's crucial to understand the common mistakes to avoid, especially in 2026. One of the biggest pitfalls is going all in on crypto or meme stocks. This approach often brings back painful memories of the 2022 flashbacks. Similarly, chasing yesterday's winners can lead to regret. Buying Nvidia at peak hype without a solid plan is a recipe for disaster. Ignoring debt is another critical error. High-interest debt is the real enemy that can undermine your financial health. Furthermore, the notion that diversification is for sissies sounds appealing until you find yourself losing everything in a market crash. Panic selling is a common reaction, but remember, markets always recover. The history lessons from 2008 remind us that those who held through the bottom made fortunes, while those who sold at the lows are still struggling. Don't be that person. Stay invested and protect your future. So there it is, my real, honest $10,000 plan for January 2026. Not get rich quick, not boring savings only, a balanced, smart path that gives you growth, safety, and a little excitement. Start small. Open that brokerage account today. Put in $100 if that's all you have. Momentum matters. Comment below. What would you do with 10K right now in 2026? Debt payoff? All stocks? Crypto? I read everyone. If this helped you think clearer about your money, smash that like button. Subscribe to Money Minutes for weekly finance motivation, side hustle ideas, and real wealth-building strategies. Hit the bell so you never miss a video. Grab my free 2026 investment checklist PDF, link in the description. You've got this. Let's build real wealth together in 2026. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, like and subscribe for more.